Saw Gerrera's militia, also known as the Partisans, was a ragtag militant insurgent group and rebel cell that traced its origins to the underground rebellion on Saw's home planet of Onderon during the Clone Wars. To fill the ranks of the militia, Saw recruited warriors who were ideologically similar to himself and had a taste for conflict. Given that these warriors were of the same mind as Saw, it's not surprising that by the time of Rogue One, Saw and his militia had very little communication with the Alliance to restore the Republic, as the rebellion's leaders distanced themselves from the militia due to their use of extreme tactics. But Saw's militia adopted methods that would not only expose and defeat the Empire, but would also enact revenge against it, for atrocities that they committed in the past, and that robbed the militia's members of any sense of belonging. In this regard, it's not surprising that Beezer Fortuna, the cousin of Bib Fortuna, who served as Jabba the Hutt's major domo on Tatooine, ultimately joined the ranks of the Partisans, and fought for Saw's militia on Jedha. In this video expose, I will describe how Bib Fortuna's cousin, Beezer Fortuna, came to fight for Saw Gerrera's militia on Jedha, and explain why it was that Beezer was loyal to the controversial leader, and didn't join his cousin within the galaxy's criminal underworld. Beezer Fortuna was a male Twi'lek who was born on the Outer Rim planet of Ryloth. Joining his Tatooine-based cousin Bib Fortuna was never an option for Beezer, as he came to resent his family's involvement and ties to the criminal underworld, including that of his cousin Bib. With a career of criminality off the table, Beezer turned to politics, and became the most politically minded individual within his clan. The Clone Wars provided him with an outlet for his political views, as he became inspired by the efforts of resistance fighter and revolutionary Cham Syndulla, and the liberation efforts that Cham's rebellion were engaged in upon his homeworld of Ryloth. It was eventually this inspiration that Beezer acquired from Cham's rebellion that ultimately brought him into the ranks of Saw's militia. Following the Clone Wars, and while continuing the effort to free Ryloth from Imperial military occupation, Beezer was captured by the Empire in a roundup of seditionists within the planet's capital city of Lesu. While in captivity as a prisoner of the Empire, a raid was launched by Saw and his militia that allowed Beezer to escape. Having been freed by the Partisans, he became loyal to Saw and the efforts of his militia. Beezer would go on to become one of Saw's chief strategists. Even as he joined the militia in their fight against the Empire on Jedha, Beezer's efforts were not merely restricted to mapping out the activities of the Empire within Jedha's holy city. Rather, he mapped out Imperial activities on a galactic scale, demonstrating that Beezer was a crucial component in assisting Saw and the militia carry out their private war against the Empire. So there we have it, how Beezer Fortuna, the cousin of Bib Fortuna, came to fight for Saw's militia on Jedha. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. If not for me, for Mora.